Good morning. This is Matthews George from the First Baptist Church of Blythe here in California. These are unprecedented times with uncertainty whipped up by COVID-19. And I personally feel the greatest to suffer are families with children who are starting a new school year. My kids are going back to school today. A lot of parents and teachers are really anxious about how to make the school year work. Sketchy internet services, disparity in income to access web-connected technology, and many other factors have made this incredibly challenging and scary for some parents. And no one is to blame here. Many people, and I know some of them personally, have tirelessly worked hard in spite of their limitations to give our children the best possible education. In John 16:33, Jesus huddles his followers together and said, "In this world you would have trouble, but take heart, I've overcome this world." Meaning, we live in a world that erupts with struggles every day. But Jesus is saying, be courageous. Meaning in Jesus, we will overcome the world. Meaning, if we direct our lives by faith in Him and allow His presence to lead us through the struggles and uncertainties of this world, we will overcome the world. And folks, this is true with every struggles, and especially now with the future of our children. As a society, we care more about people's guidance than God's words. So for us, this may be one of the hardest decisions to make, to trust God with our future, to trust God with our children's future, to trust God with the future of our nation, to trust God with our finances and relationship, to trust God in our deepest fears and uncertainties. Paul prays that the Ephesian church would know the immeasurable greatness of God's power towards those who believe. He wanted them to know that the God who raised the dead also powerfully works all things together for His people. So we don't need to frantically look for a magic formula to fix these uncertainties in our life. Instead, we bring before Him these uncertainties and our inability to fix them. And from experience, let me assure you, all these things that seem to torment our life will grow strangely dim in the light of His glory and His grace. And 1 year from now, you will look back and say, wow, see how we overcome those difficulties through His grace. And I believe you will overcome. May you have a blessed week, and amen.